Hello everybody, it's me back with another video. Today I'm playing the Sinking Ship Simulator. Well, that's not the intro. The intro's, remember kids, stay straight. No, it's trust no one, value no one, and stay straight. Let's get right into the video. Today we have a, ship that I built, that I will link in the description, of course, because I built it. Fill the freshwater tanks. I'll fill those right quick. I'll go over here and fill in like the, whatever the pools were called. The, it wasn't called a pool, it's called like a plunge bath, I think. Fill in the plunge bath, it's something like that. Anyways, we have, cargo hold. I built the ship to, yeah, that annoys me. I built the ship to sink faster as it goes on. So I'll just get on with it. I'll fill in this freshwater tank too. There we go. And I'll do this. So that's that. And while it does look like I went overkill, I didn't. Because the ship will stay afloat if I don't flood in this compartment. So, feel free to mute the video because this game has no sound. And if you don't like me talking, you can just mute the video so you don't hear me. And it'll basically be the same as, playing the game yourself, as this game has no sound. I almost forgot something. It would have ruined the experience. There we go. And as you see here, it's flooding into like the anchor chain locker, whatever it's called. And it's probably so boring watching it. These parts are about to go underwater, and you're about to see like it go out over there. You should be able to zoom in on your browser that you're watching in, so that like if you want to zoom in here or here, you'll be able to. That's why I'm not zooming in on one particular point. Oh, I missed that flood. I'll be surprised if the bow doesn't snap off. It always does. I'm going to make the funnels fall over, as funnels are very thin and would fall over in real life because they're just so thin and weak. See, that's starting to flood now. Water is entering in through there into that stairwell. That's a second class staircase. No, that's just the main staircase. The ship looks like it's about to break because of the weight of the water, the freshwater tanks. I'll zoom in here so you can watch all the cool stuff happen. Leave suggestions and stuff in the comments below so that I know what types of games you want me to play. Like 7 Days to Die or something like that. Stormworks. Other sinking ship games. Continue playing this and stuff. I'm gonna sink one other ship, and then I'm gonna end it because these ships take so long to sink. Especially because I'm gonna have to add a hole in the stern so that it actually sinks. Because if I don't, the stern will just float. as the stern always floats after it snaps. Actually, I should just probably increase the strength a little bit so it doesn't happen. Or at least happen as fast. Tell me if I talk too much in my videos. If I will, I'll try to talk less. Yeah, I don't like going crazy with the holes like the other kids that just do this and like put a hole in every compartment. It just makes it unfun. It just makes it unfun to watch and unfun to play around with when you make a hole in every compartment. It just makes it boring to watch, in my opinion. Others may vary. Actually, I'll just leave it here. And you can zoom in by pressing Control plus or Control minus in your browser. And when you zoom in, like go full screen, and then press Control plus, and it will and like you can zoom into the areas you want. So like people who watch the video, like if they want to watch this part or that part, they can. I wonder if anybody's done anything like that. At this point, I'm just going to do like the bridge windows smashing. If the ship snaps, it snaps. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, then I'm just going to use that as a clickbait thumbnail to make people click. It's fun to watch. I like it. I like this game. I like designing ships, and it's like one of the funnest parts, designing the ships. Even though my ships never get subscribed, I do enjoy doing it as people spam the workshop with ships they didn't make, or ships that just come in the folder. I wonder what's behind those people's minds when they do that. I understand that they're small children, and they probably don't know what they're doing. They probably think that they're just saving it. To be honest, I doubt that they upload it on purpose. That's what I think. I wonder what you guys think. It leaves leave what you think. Why they think. Why you think that they do that. And the water's going above the water. It's weird. I'll just cut this before I forget. I'm sorry for the timer in the background. That's my food. Anyways, it's usually hot when it comes out. Yeah, if you don't like me talking, just mute the video. So that, because this game just has no sound naturally. The only sound you'll hear is the fan of the table that I have it sitting on. And if you can hear it, I don't know if you can. And just remember, like, Control plus to zoom in on the areas you want to zoom in if you're in a web browser. So, like, you can zoom in on whatever area you want to. And by doing this, it allows me to have everybody watch the area they want to watch. At this point, I'm going to lower the strength to the normal strength. I turned it up a little too much. There we go. I'll take it back. I shouldn't have done that. That was stupid of me, because now that happened. And that's not fun to watch. And now I'm left feeling stupid. See, the water's going through the funnel. Which, I mean, that's fine. I mean, if now you can look at it as if the bow never fell off. And the ship has a weak bow. That's one of the things I fixed in the newer version of this ship. Newer version looks completely different than this version because it's not based off the same hull. It's a completely new hull, completely new superstructure, completely new everything. Okay, so it looks like the stern's actually gonna sink on its own. And that's because I just put the rigidity. No, I just put the strength up, and then I put the strength down to the normal strength, and it split. Actually, it might not sink. Yeah, zoom in, and I'm just gonna zoom in later in the video because the only way to flood this area is for the water to go all the way up to there. That's not gonna happen. I'm gonna have to put a hole there. That was such a stupid idea of me. This area should sink. This game is realistic if you think about like it just being a slice of a ship and not a complete ship. Because if you think about it that way, then yes. But if you think of it as like a entire ship, then no. And like what I'm trying to get at is like a complete ship. I mean, a slice of a ship is like if you're slicing a cake, but like you slice the cake in the middle 2 times, and there's a very thin slice of the cake in the middle that you could take out. That was like, you know, floppy, but if you put it back in and it became whole again, the cake's not floppy. But if you took like, man, it's so hard to explain. If you cut a slice out of the cake through the middle, then that's basically what these ships are like, because they're 2D, they're not 3D. So it's basically like if you took a slice of a ship into like the middle, like if you took the slice at the beam, like if you took the beam, no, because that's not a good example. If you took what was, no, I was gonna say if you took what was under the beam, but no, if you just took like the middle slice of a ship, not the amidships, but like through the stern, amidship, and bow. Like if you took the middle of those parts of the ship, you'd basically get this, like, it still has the outline of the ship, but if you were to look above it, it wouldn't be the ship. I'm gonna stop explaining because I'm just making myself look stupider and stupider. Okay, the stern might actually sink. That's great. We'll look at the wreck too. The wreck of the bow, because I'm not gonna wait for this ship to hit the seabed. I'm not gonna wait for that. Okay, well, that part of the ship's gone, so I'm just gonna zoom in closer through here. I'm so glad I didn't put a hole in the stern, because it would have left out this cool sinking. And I'm gonna move with the stern so that like no part of it's left out of frame. And yeah, like this part of the hull is not mine, and it's I forgot the dude's name who built this part, but like the interior superstructure and half of the vents are mine. And like I messaged him too and asked if I could upload it. He said yeah. If I gave him credit, which I did. I gave him credit for like for what he did, like half the vents and the hull, however you pronounce it, the hull. How am I gonna make this interesting editing? I'm not. I'm just gonna upload the raw footage and I'll get like 4 views. Actually, no, sink and ship videos tend to get pretty good. I'll just become like Komodo Gaming, overly childish but having fun. And I can make a living salary off that and bring my family out of poverty with that money. Which that would be nice. You know, be able to feed your family from the money you make off YouTube. Which that's where most of the money would probably go. Is to feeding my family. And towards like bills and paying off stuff. I wonder how it feels to be like a big YouTuber who gets like almost 1 million on every video. Because you make almost 1 million a month if you get that many views. Being a small YouTuber, you make a basic salary of like $5,000 a month. Which that's good. That's way better than the job my parents have. Anyways, I'm getting like way too deep into my personal affairs. I'm going to stop and I watch this area completely flood because I know like people like that. Actually, no, I won't. I'm just go down to the wreck and I'll go back up and I'll just spawn into a new ship. So it's gone completely underwater now. So I'm going to go and I'm going to physics, graphics, water, darkness. Well, let me set water darkness back to normal. Ships. There you go. That says Empire Edward. Oh, wait, no, is that? Yeah, that's Empire Edward. Okay. Should I do a Stormworks series? Like, just leave any video suggestions in the comments below. Or really any type of comment. I don't care if it's like a hate comment. Really anything. I'll do the same for my channel. Anyways, constructive criticism and video suggestions are my favorite types of comments. Because they let me know what I should do to improve. You know, I also like the nice comments too. Now this is another one that's going to look like I'm doing too much damage, but yet again it's another ship where if I don't do this, then it just won't sink. Yeah. Remember to like press control. Actually, you can't do that. The ship's too big. I'm gonna just put it like here. Because it probably won't look good if you do it. It's gonna be like all pixelated and stuff. It won't look nice. Actually. Oh yeah. That. I'll have to fix that. But I'm too lazy to just re-upload it. I can only have 8 subscribers on this ship, and it's been out for like a month. After this goes down, I'm gonna zoom out and see if it would be pixelated. That's cool. There's water entering there, going through there, and going through there. I want it to add a ventilation system. Like there'd be vents all over, but I couldn't. As it would. As I did the interior when I thought of that. I thought of it too. So that sucks. It looks like it might actually look decent enough. Oh, that cable snapped. That sucks. Almost did a mast, but I didn't know how to do a mast. So I decided to leave that out. But it would have been cool because the masts would have fallen off. I should probably put it up a little bit. Not the rigidity, but the strength. Because if I don't do it, then the ship will just snap in half. Break in half. I shouldn't say snap. It doesn't snap like a twig. I don't know. I wish they would add like little stress markers back, where you could see which points were developing stress. Like in the original. Heck, you can download the original and make ships for the original. Off Game Jolt, I think. The Steam version and the Game Jolt version of this game of Sinking Simulator are different. At least the menus are. Because the Steam menu, you get like, the Steam version, you have a menu like this, and on the Game Jolt version, you have a different menu that I think lets you do a little bit more. Either that or it's just laid out different. It doesn't look like this. I think it's just like, I think it just looks more like the original menu. But anyways, I'll put it up as it's obstructing the view of the ship. And I don't think you have these buttons in the Game Jolt version. I think it's through a menu. But both of them are up to date, and he updates them. Oh, I forgot I needed to snap these. And let's pretend that that brings this one down. Here, I'm filling that or else it's never going to get filled, is I? It's yet again another problem with my ships. Actually, particularly just and only this one. Is there a problem like that? Where there's a room that doesn't fill? This ship has a more basic interior. And the other one, as you see, has more interior, but it's more basic. When I made this ship, I thought that like the lines being thicker would make them stronger, but it's the opposite. It makes them weaker. Actually, no, it makes them stronger. It just makes them not able to flex as much, which then leads to it snapping, which is basically like the opposite of what I want it to happen. It looks like the ship's about to split. And when it does, I'm going to take a screenshot. Actually, I'll just take one now. Oh no, I just thought of something. No, that was for audio, I think. I hope it was for audio. If it's not, you're going to see my taskbar and the little recording thing that says I'm recording. Oh, that was awesome. Actually, no, it wasn't. It was stupid. Let's just say that caused a little fracture right there. Because I know this ship won't sink if I don't add a hole. Which that sucks because it's not as cool. And now I say that, I take it back because the hole's developed right there. So that means this area is going to have have the dry tool stuck on it so that it's like I never added a hole there in the first place. There we go. And if it doesn't actually sink, then I will take my drying thing off the hole. I want to see if the ship would actually sink. And if it doesn't, I'll just do it. Now I just wish I never did the hole because that area actually fractured. And that's cool. And this hole is gonna ruin the cool moment if I don't fix it. So it shouldn't sink, but I hope it does. As if it sinks, then it's gotta go like, well, it's gotta go through there. But to actually get through the thing, it's gotta go like up like that, and then through that, and then up like that again, which shouldn't be a huge problem. But that might stop it. Actually, it doesn't look like it's going to sink. Yeah, it's not going to. I'll just take it off the hole. Instead of waiting an hour for the rooms to fill up and then eventually not sink. So now I feel even stupider for wasting time. It's gonna take so long. I should have made that hole bigger. I didn't. And there's something on my screen. That sucks. Okay, it's gone. I like how you can kind of see the reflection. And I also don't like how you can see the reflection. It's like, but the reflection is just the interior walls of the ship, as I made no exterior texture. So it's like if you're on a ship and you, instead of seeing the exterior reflected in the water, you just saw the interior reflected in the water, which that would be weird, but kind of cool, but also weird. Yeah, the dude said he might make a 3D version of this, and like not 3D like Stormworks 3D, like voxel based. Well, actually, would this be counted as voxel based? Because ships are made out of pixels, but yet when you break them up, they're kind of made out of polygons and lines when they break up. It's like you'll see here. I mean, a voxel is a square, and not whatever these are. I mean, those are diamonds, but not triangles. Man, this is gonna take so long. I don't have to wait for this to take long. You're lucky when you're watching the video because you can skip through this. I can't without ruining the video. I can speed it up. I can speed up the syncing, but that would ruin the video. And if you want to like watch this in fast speed, I recommend muting the audio because it's gonna ruin the experience. Hearing me talking fast. I'm tempted on exporting this in HD. I feel like that might not work. And yeah, this area is supposed to be enclosed because that would be so weird if it wasn't. I tried to make everything to scale, and if I left this not there, it wouldn't be to scale. This is like I don't know, an access shaft or something. Not an access shaft, but like a maintenance area. Or like there'd be a maintenance panel and you'd maintain something right there. Honestly, there'd be probably nothing there but wires. So I don't know why it's there. I should do because this area was sitting lower than this, and I had to adjust. And I couldn't adjust without it looking weird. Man, I gotta go to the restroom so bad, but I can't without making it extra boring. More boring than it already is. Oh, no. That's a bulkhead. And that's part of this bulkhead that this long area cuts through. Which, if I didn't add this area to cut through, the only other way for the stuff on this side of the bulkhead to flood was if water got right there. Which would, putting that there would basically make the stern unsinkable. Because the stern would just barely be floating above the water. It'd actually probably just be sitting at an angle like that. Like an angle like that. Like right there. Because the water couldn't come through there, and there'd be like more water here than less water here, so it would sit at an angle about like that. Oh, this is just so boring. Heck. I would make that hole a little bit bigger, but I said I wouldn't do that. Actually, no, I didn't. But I'm not going to do it. You can just speed up the video or skip through it. This is so stupid. It's about to speed up. I would imagine it's about to speed up. I don't know if it's going to. Is the water merging over here? It is. So now it's sinking faster as the water's from here was going up and the water from here is going up. That water is about to flood that area. I would have left the music that comes with the game running, but I didn't want to get copyright strike. I've gotten like 6. I don't want to get another, well, not a copyright strike, but a copyright claim. I've gotten 6. I don't want to get another one. I tried turning into a meme channel, but that didn't work out in terms of views. The only reason I did like the meme compilations was to try to boost my channel, but that didn't work. It was the pedophile video that got me boosted, and like the sinking Titanic video. That one is at 138, I believe. Like, I felt so bad when I uploaded the pedophile video, because him trying to guilt trip me did work. I almost didn't upload it, but the kid asked me to. If it wasn't for him asking, I probably didn't. I wouldn't have. I know I talked so much about views in that video and the text chats. I said, but I want more views and I want like the watch time. But I kind of felt bad when I uploaded it. I almost didn't. But he asked. He begged. And he edited that video. That's the only video he's edited for me. And I said I'd give him credit, but he told me not to. So it looks like the ship's steadily sinking. And it's getting a high angle. Water's coming in through the funnel debris. I wonder what these wrecks would look like in real life, because the game wrecks aren't very good. And once I look at the wreck, I think I might end it. Actually, no, I'm going to end this, upload it, and then I'm going to record a Titanic sinking video. Or I tried to make an accurate Titanic sinking video in this game, but I'm not making it full time. I'm making it to preset time. So that it doesn't, so it doesn't take too much time. So people don't, so I'm not going to sit here for 10 hours waiting for the ship to sink and slowly adjusting the camera every now and then to compensate. Because that would mean that I can't just leave the game running. The max I'm doing is 30 minutes. Oh, I've already done 33. That goes against what I said. Yeah, this was another ship designed to sink faster and faster as it went under. If only these 2 entrances to the superstructure would go under, the ship would sink so much faster. And you better believe that screenshot I took of the ship breaking in two, it's going as the thumbnail hat. And I'm going to add so many ship-related tags to this. Actually, no, I'm not. I think I'm just going to do sinking ship simulator, ship sinking simulator, or just sinking ship simulator as a whole as a tag, and then just like the 3 words of sinking ship simulator as different tags. Just like ship is one tag, sinking is another, and simulator is another. And I hope that gets me more views. I feel like I put work, but I don't know if that's what people think. I don't know if people think I put work into my videos, which I mean I do. I mean I work so hard on them. that split was cool though, where it like went like that, and there was like a few pieces that got ripped out. Like I think there was one chunk like that there, which that's kind of realistic, like different chunks being ripped out. Realistically, you could probably see this also being ripped out, and you'd probably see like a little line about like that. And this would be a different piece. It would just sink, like sinks instantly. I mean, there'd be no like maybe 3 seconds it'd be afloat, but it'd sink. I like that theory that Titanic split up into 3 parts. If by like 3 parts, I don't mean like 2 parts that floated and the bow went down, but like when the ship split, there was like another piece that also got split, but that part didn't float at all. It just sank, and that part was actually just multiple pieces. It was actually not that part, but like split up into 3 pieces, and like the middle piece, but it was between the bow and the stern, was actually not one whole piece when it split, but like multiple different pieces that would have combined to make that piece. And that's like why there's a piece of the wreck missing that would be in between the bow and the stern. And there was a good photos somebody had of the ship where like that kind of showed that it had split in the middle, somewhat in the middle. So like not splitting like the movie, but like more like the 2012. Not exactly the banana peel theory, because banana peel's theory is no, but like it in the fact that it split more in the middle. Which the banana peel theory was the 2012 James Cameron theory, and James Cameron directed the original movie. So if you want to believe one of his theories, believe his most recent one. Even though his most recent one is perfect by no means, as I doubt that the bow would be able to hold on to the keel. I feel like it just couldn't do that. The Titanic was a very strong ship. So maybe. I doubt that heavily, but maybe. Water darkness, look at the wreck. The wreck is... Wouldn't you like to dive to this or see some... Like, you could go through the funnel and go into these rooms. Actually, no, you can't. You wouldn't be able to go through the funnel and go into these rooms. You have to enter through there. That's probably what the Titanic wreck's gonna look like. Titanic's wreck it's gonna look like in a little bit. And when this ship hits that piece, I'm going to hit strength up like that. So that when the stern section, it also contains part of a midships, hits, it doesn't completely break up. Here, let's try to get there. Go. And it's about to hit, and I'm about to end the video because it's getting way too long. I record for way too long. Oh, it's just disintegrating. Okay, the midships broke off. Wait, no, it didn't. It didn't. Oh wow, it's about to, but yeah, that's cool. Yeah, a vertical wreck. Please tell me it stays like that so I can just end the video, man. Anyways, yeah, that was fun recording. Well, bye guys. I'll see you in like the next day or so when I make another video. Well, anyway, actually no, I'll end when that room completely floods, so I can say that the ship is completely sunken, even though it already is completely sunken. It's about to, yeah. It's about to. Oh wow! Look at that. The vents kind of snapped. And 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah. Hey, remember, kids, stay straight. Value no one, trust no one, stay straight. This is Uncle Gary signing off.